Hello friends, Running Kimono here. So it is Sunday, August the 17th, and I went to Walgreens already, and there's a ton of really sensible and reasonable deals in this video and this week in store, including some 90% off like cold medication, that stuff if you want to stock up, as the cold and flu season will be coming around this winter. So at the very end of the video, we are going to be looking at a $45 basket using this $10 booster in store, stacking it with a paper booster. I will let you guys know that this morning I was having some issues in store. I would try to scan an item and coupons and the information wouldn't populate. It was just creating an error message. So possibly at your home, if you have like some toothpaste, if you want to scan barcodes to see if it's showing up, or was it just an isolated incident, just to be super safe, or wait till Monday to do some of these deals. Obviously the cold medication I would look for today, but if you can't get it to work and you can't load your coupons, that might be an issue. You guys could do me a huge kindness and please give this video a big enthusiastic thumbs up. I would be so grateful. Really helps out me and the channel if you guys could like the video just to ensure this doesn't end up in YouTube Siberia. Thank you so much in advance, guys. You guys absolutely rock. The first thing we're going to talk about is the clearance. If you can get out to the store ASAP, go and make it happen. Lots of the Halls, Liquid IV, anything to deal with the cold, flu, to prevent a cold. A lot of this is up to 90% off at various stores. IBOTTA has a $1 back rebate specifically on the Halls products that you can do. I think it's a limit of up to 5. So I would break it in a couple transactions, 5 per, so you can submit it more than once. Because if the rebate resets, and if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, Walgreens is in fact the store, it would make these Halls completely free. Liquid IV, I think there was even some sort of like sort of mister thing at 90% off, purifier thing. Look around that aisle. You might be surprised what you find. Okay, so the first deal we're going to look at is the NEXXUS, that's $16, and the 10 off 2 is off for the NEXXUS only. For the Shea Moisture, it's a 5 off a 2. So this is what we're looking at. This one, we are grabbing one of the NEXXUS shampoos and then one of the NEXXUS stylers, which is a hairspray, mousse, that sort of stuff. So one $16 can of shampoo, one $16 hairspray or mousse or whatever you choose to grab. And here's the promotion: to spend $20 to earn back a $10 register reward. And we got a 10 off a 2 on these products. So make sure you have this friend loaded, which is the 10 off a 2 for the NEXXUS. Now over on Fetch Rewards, there's 5,000 points when you buy one shampoo and one styler. Now it has like 510 left. You're going to have to do this today, which is Sunday the 17th, because this one is going to expire very quickly. Double, triple check when you're in the store if it's still in fact there. Here's the math for this one. One shampoo and one styler for $32, subtracting that $10 coupon, pay $22. Get back a $10 register reward. Photograph your receipt to Fetch right away to get that $5 back. It makes it 7 for 2 or $3.50 per. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. Now, if you want to use $20 in Walgreens cash or register rewards from last week, by all means go for it for a lesser out of pocket. The next super deal that I would run on right away is the 4 for $10 for the Purex liquid and the pods. What you're going to do for this deal class is grab 2 of each. Over on IBOTTA, there's a $1 back for each of the liquids and each of the pods. Double, triple check that you have the same rebates as because sometimes one IBOTTA rebate to the second one are completely different, and I can do 2 of each on my account. And this is what my basket would look like. And if you want to sign up for Fetch or IBOTTA, check out the links in the notes. I think when you use my referral code, you get a little bit of taco money when you submit your first qualifying receipt, which means a couple of extra bucks for using the referral link. Okay, so a mix of these would be 10. Photograph that receipt to IBOTTA for $4 back. It makes it $6 for the 4 or $1.50 per. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. But with IBOTTA, I mean, this is just a stellar deal and really fantastic. Okay, this next deal will be on the Colgate Total, and make sure you're grabbing the total for this one. They are $5 each, $5 reward when you purchase 2 of them, and it's a fancier toothpaste. And just to show you the tags, 'cause I know a lot of you want to see the tags. Make sure you load your friend, which is the 4 off 2 digital coupon that is in fact attaching to said product. Now go over to your Fetch Rewards account. Check if you might have this one. It's a progressive to spend $15 to earn back $1.50 on Colgate Total products at Walgreens. Colgate Total, that's why we're grabbing that specific one. So pay attention, guys. So 2 of the Colgate Totals for $10, subtracting that digital coupon, you're going to pay $6. Get back a $5 register reward, making it $1 for 2 or 50 cents per. Photograph your receipt for that progressive Fetch rebate. You're doing this deal with no booster. Yes, you can use Walgreens cash to pay down the balance. What is a booster? These are your boosters. The top one's a paper that comes from the store. The bottom one's a digital one that you might find in the app. For all the new shoppers out there that are very confused, these are examples of boosters. So when I'm saying you're doing a deal without this, that means you're doing a deal without utilizing these boosters. So hopefully that is crystal clear. For all the Snuggle fans out there, they are 4 for $10 this week. IBOTTA has a 75-cent back with a limit of up to 1. So if you wanted to grab different ones with this, by all means, go and make it happen for a little 75-cent rebate. Okay, this next deal is absolutely spectacular with that Venus purple one for $9.99 and the $14.99 Gillette Labs. Buy 2, get back a $10 register reward. And even though that lavender one is not tagged, it's actually in this week's flyer. You're going to load that 7 off of 1 plus the $3 digital coupon. That's $10 in digital coupons, guys. Like, that is winning. And the $7 one is in fact attaching. So grabbing those 2, it's $24.98. Subtracting $10 in digitals, you're paying $14.98. Getting back a $10 register reward, making it $4.98 for the 2 or $2.48 per fancy razor. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. Another super deal this week is with the Dove shampoo at $5 a pop, $5 reward when you purchase 2, which is really great. And plus we have this 4 off 2 digital coupon that is in fact attaching. So grabbing 2 of these, guys, it's going to be $10. Subtracting that coupon, you'll pay $6. Get back a $5 register reward, making it $1 for 2 or 50 cents per shampoo. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. So this morning I was in the toilet paper aisle and I was doing my toilet paper business, and there's a lot of holes. I just wanted to point that out because I know a lot of you are stocking up on paper, and that is a very smart move in my humble opinion. $4.99 when you buy 3 of these, you get back a $3 register reward. If you might have that $10 one from the Shavers or Shea, you want to throw it into this, that is super smart. 3 of these for $14.97. Get back a $3 register reward, making $11.97 for the 3 or $3.99 per unit. It is okay to use Walgreens cash if you're doing the deal with no booster. If you might have a register reward, such as the Venus one that says for shaving items only, it'll scan on this. As long as the cashier doesn't like read every single line, it should scan perfectly at the register. A leap of faith kind of thing, it will scan for you guys. But some of these P&G ones will say for grooming needs only or for this only. It'll work on anything. I did ask a manager friend how this deal works, and how it was explained to me is that you're going to grab 2 bags plus a gift card and ask the cashier to put $5 on it, and the gift card should come up as a 0 after the 2 sets of diapers are scanned. So feel free to ask at your store as well, but that's how it was explained to me. I hate it when they do this sort of stuff. I wish they would just give us a $5 register reward, but that's how it is. You have to buy 2 to get that $5 gift card, which is odd, but sometimes they do that. This is a pretty reasonable deal on diapers. 2 of these would be $15. We have a 2 off 2 Walgreens coupon, so you would pay $13, get back that $5 gift card, so it would make it $8 for the 2 or $4 per bag if you are fine with the generic. Again, if you're doing this deal with no booster, yes, you can use Walgreens cash to pay down the balance. Another 2 items that are just fantastic price points this week. This bag of Cool Ranch or the nacho flavored Doritos, that is a really good price point. You're saving $3.30 per bag. Definitely, we're going to have to look at a curbside deal to get a bunch of chips. And another fantastic deal is with the Walgreens freezer bags. They are on a promotion of buy 1, get 2 for free. It makes it 93 cents per box of 20, which is cheaper than Dollar Tree. Final basket that we're going to look at is a $45 one using two different boosters. The 10 back when you spend $45 and a 5 back when you spend $15 paper one. If you can line up this deal exactly how I'm going to explain it, it's really fantastic. As you're using two boosters for this one, for the remaining balance, you must use your debit card. That's the rules. So here it is, guys. Just keeping it really simple. 2 NEXXUS shampoo and styler for $32. 2 Venus Gillette Labs for $24.98 for a total of $56.98. At the register, punch in your phone number, have your digital booster loaded, 10 back when you spend $45. Scan that paper booster. You have $20 in digital manufacturers melting off, a 10 off 2 for the NEXXUS. Plus, you have a 7 for the Gillette Labs and a 3 for the Venus. You're paying $36.98 with your debit card, getting back $20 in register rewards, 10 for NEXXUS, 10 for the shaving deal, plus $15 in Walgreens cash for the 2 boosters. Photograph your receipt for Fetch Rewards. It makes it free plus a $3 moneymaker. Do not use any Walgreens cash to pay down the balance as you're using those 2 spend boosters. But if you might have register rewards from last week for the Garnier, Tresemme, you want to throw some of those in, by all means do it to make that $36.98 a little bit less out of pocket. That's it for this video, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.